It's hard to imagine anyone actually seeing this bird miss something due to carelessness or stupidity. If anyone is immune to such blunders, it's the crow. They are fundamentally uncharacteristic of it. In reality, crows deserve a radically different attitude, one of the utmost respect. Their intelligence is astounding. They can use tools, recognize human faces, and even pass information to each other. It's said that crows have their own gadgets. They intentionally place nuts under car wheels so they crack open. So, let's get to know them better. Ahead of us is a story about what they are really like, where and how these amazing birds live, and a description of the challenging yet fascinating coexistence with some of the most intelligent creatures on our planet. Did you know that crows are the most intellectual representatives of the order Passeriformes? Yes, indeed. These amazing birds formally belong to the same order as common sparrows, but their cognitive abilities rival those of primates. All corvids form an elite community of feathered geniuses, where the genus Corvus particularly stands out, the true aristocracy of the bird world. This intellectual club includes the majestic ravens, the familiar crows, the sociable rooks, and the nimble jackdaws. And the famous magpie crow is nothing more than a poetic fiction. Although magpies belong to the same corvid family, they form a separate genus and never crossbreed with crows in the wild. It's like trying to cross a wolf with a fox. The hooded crow is a true urban genius of Russian cities. It's easily recognizable by its elegant gray cloak on its back and wings. These birds have adapted to megacities better than many people. They navigate traffic flows perfectly, use cars to crack nuts, and can even recognize specific people by their faces. The carrion crow, despite its European name, is a true Siberian. Its jet-black plumage is perfect camouflage for the coniferous forests of eastern Siberia. Interestingly, these birds exhibit different dialects in their vocalizations. Crows from different regions literally speak different languages. The large-billed crow is a true heavyweight of the Far Eastern region. Its powerful beak resembles a universal tool. It can crack open crab shells, split the hardest nuts, and even work with wood. Locals call it the blacksmith crow for its amazing ability to use objects as tools. The common raven is a legend and a symbol of wisdom in the cultures of many peoples of Russia. It is not only the largest songbird in the world but also possesses unique intelligence. Ravens are capable of abstract thinking, planning complex actions, and even joking. Their loud kruk-kruk call echoes across the expanses of all Russia, except the Arctic deserts. Surprisingly, all these species demonstrate complex social relationships, something akin to culture, and the ability to transmit knowledge across generations. Perhaps this is precisely why, in many world mythologies, ravens are considered messengers between worlds. Their intelligence continues to astonish scientists to this day. Let's set the record straight right away. Yes, ravens and crows are completely different species, and confusing them is like calling a wolf a big dog. Scientists may debate subspecies classification, but there is no doubt about this fundamental distinction. These are two unique worlds, each with its own rules and character. The most obvious difference is size. The raven is a giant of the bird kingdom. Its length can reach 70 centimeters, with a powerful wingspan of up to 1.5 meters. Imagine a bird weighing up to 1.6 kilograms, soaring in the sky with truly Gothic grandeur. The crow, however, looks like its miniature copy. It rarely exceeds 50 centimeters in length, with a wingspan of about a meter and a weight of up to 800 grams. If the raven is a limousine, then the crow is a compact city hatchback. But the real difference lies in their temperaments and lifestyles. Crows are socialized urbanites, true asphalt intellectuals. They don't just live near people, they actively use our infrastructure for their own purposes, cracking nuts with the help of cars, holding noisy meetings on rooftops, and navigating the urban environment perfectly. Miss out on prey? That's not their style. Their wit and resourcefulness have become proverbial. Ravens, however, are recluses and aristocrats of the wild. They avoid human society, preferring remote forests, mountain gorges, and deserted coastlines. Their intelligence is no less impressive but is directed towards solving different tasks. complex hunting, long-term planning, and mastering vast territories. If a crow is a brilliant tactician, then a raven is a strategist, whose life is shrouded in an aura of mystery and legend. The hooded crow is a true survival expert and intellectual of our cities. It's impossible to confuse with other birds. Its elegant ash-gray cloak combines with a black head, wings, and tail, creating the image of a true aristocrat of the urban streets. And the black bandana on its neck adds a special charm. This bird figured out long ago that living near humans provides stable access to food and warmth, and it has become a permanent resident of our yards, parks, and, alas, landfills. Crows are omnivorous creatures with remarkably flexible preferences. They could be called feather gourmets who are equally adept at catching mice and rats in landfills, feasting on discarded fish along coastlines, skillfully extracting larvae from under tree bark using sticks. Protein-rich food is their top priority, but when it's scarce, they easily switch to nuts, seeds, and berries. Like thrifty householders, they never leave extra food behind and will always create a cache, which, unlike squirrels' hoards, they never forget. Spring transforms pragmatic crows into true romantics. Aerial chases and acrobatic pirouettes mark the beginning of the mating season. After forming a pair, often for life, the partners build or repair a nest, striving to place it as high as possible for safety. The female lays 4 to 6 beautiful bluish-green, speckled eggs and incubates them for about 3 weeks, while the caring male feeds her and takes turns. After the chicks hatch, both parents work tirelessly to satisfy the offspring's insatiable appetites. Interestingly, during this period, crows often turn into cunning thieves, stealing eggs from other birds, including their own kin. Crows are not just noisy birds, they are virtuoso vocalists. Their repertoire includes over 300 different sounds. They skillfully mimic everything they hear, from a dog's bark and the sound of a chainsaw to car alarms. They often produce these sounds simply on a whim, sitting on a pole and entertaining themselves and those around them. Surprisingly, crows can be taught to speak, and females show a greater propensity for this than males. This talent, combined with their tool use, places them among the most intelligent animals on the planet. If the hooded crow is a city trickster, then the raven is its noble and mysterious aristocrat. Everything about it speaks of strength and grandeur: jet black plumage with a steely sheen, a powerful dagger-like beak, and a distinctive beard of elongated throat feathers. It is one of the largest songbirds in the world, a true giant of the avian kingdom. Its flight is an art form in itself. Unlike the crow's fluttering wing beats, the raven soars high in the sky like a bird of prey, demonstrating a slow, authoritative grace. During courtship displays, which begin as early as winter, it transforms into a true ace, performing the most complex pirouettes and advanced aerial maneuvers to win over its chosen mate. The raven is a confirmed introvert of the wild. Unlike its sociable urban relatives, it avoids people and settles in remote forests, mountain gorges, and rocky coastlines. These birds form lifelong pairs and zealously guard their vast territory from others of their kind. Their nests, massive and sturdy, are built on cliffs, tall trees, and even man-made structures, as if constructing ancestral castles, and are maintained for years. Although the raven is often called a scavenger, its hunting skills are as impressive as its intellect. Its prey can include not only rodents and lizards but also snakes and even young hares. This feathered gourmet does not shun plant-based food either, but is drawn to human landfills only during the harsh winter months, preferring to procure its own sustenance. The raven's wisdom is celebrated in the myths of many peoples. From Siberian legends, where it appears as a demiurge and teacher of humanity, to the famous ravens of the Tower of London, which have been kept at the state's expense by royal decree since the 19th century as guardians of the British crown. Their longevity has become the stuff of legend. The oldest tower raven lived for 44 years, and in captivity, there are recorded cases of them living up to 75 years. For comparison, their crow relatives in captivity rarely surpass the 20-year mark. This astonishing difference only underscores that the raven is not just a bird, but a unique creature whose intellect and mystery continue to captivate humanity. So, who are they, these amazing creatures? Two sides of the same coin, two geniuses who chose different paths. The crow, a brilliant urbanite, a master of improvisation and survival in the concrete jungle. The raven, a wise hermit, a keeper of ancient secrets and vast, wild expanses. One learned to thrive alongside us, the other chose freedom and solitude. But they are united by what grants them a special place in nature: incredible intelligence, the ability to learn, adapt, and astonish us humans. Perhaps next time you spot the gray trickster in the park or hear the guttural cluck of the dark sovereign in the mountains, you will look upon them with newfound respect. For they are not just birds, but true feathered thinkers living alongside us. Cherish them and be amazed. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. This will greatly help the channel and help more people see this video.